Streetwise Intellect Productions.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? You know what I mean? Here I am, back again today. Y'all know I just got off in about, like, what was it, like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago? Y'all know I just got off talking to a dope-ass artist. Now here I am with another dope-ass artist. And y'all don't understand that the Bubble Podcast is moving at a pace where we ain't giving a fuck about nobody trying to be copycats. We don't give a fuck about nobody trying to act like they know what they're doing about, you know what I mean? We don't give a shit about none of that, all right? None of that. And the artist I'll be having on here is just to let y'all know that this shit is real. This shit is real. You know what I mean? I've been getting music since 2020. And the artists that have been fucking with me since 2020, like the artist that I got with you right here, man, I really do not, I can't express the love. You know what I mean? Because it's like y'all share the vision. I don't want to start. Let me back up. Let me stop preaching. Let me introduce the artist first. All right, the artist, the artist himself. Right, he comes out of Oakland, California. He is fire. I cannot express that enough, man. Everything he has sent me, he has sent me like 5 or 6 songs, and everything is dope. Different composition, different delivery, all of that shit. And we're gonna get into all of that, guys. I know I'm super juiced, you know what I mean? Let me complete my intro for this guy. Again, he's coming out of Oakland, California. He goes by the name of Jay Thurston. All right. My man is fire. All right. He has a podcast going on. He has all kind of shit going on. Plus, he's living in the Bay Area. With that being said, alone, you motherfuckers know. You know, just living in the Bay Area. So we're gonna talk to this man. We're gonna pick his brain and figure out and figure out how you doing, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm
Can you
good.
hear me?
I'm blessed. I hear you. I hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm super appreciative to even be, on a platform. We've been talking back and forth for some time. You've always done me, the biggest favor by lending me your ears and your support to this music thing that I do. And yeah, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm happy.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, we probably gonna have you come close or put the mic closer to your mouth or something because I really we was having issues about that.
Not hearing
All
me.
right. Yeah, that's better. I think your mic not working, your phone working.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit louder now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm louder now? Okay, for
All right,
sure. For
hold
sure.
on.
Then this how we
Let me
gonna
let
do
the
it.
video catch up. Your side of the video. Okay, yeah. That's better. That's way better. That's way better. Let's do it like
Okay.
that. All right, all right.
Okay, for
So,
sure.
once again, y'all, this is Jay Thurston. He's coming out of Oakland, California. This is my man's, man. All right, he is fire. All right, we about to get in. We about to pick his motherfucking brain. I was telling him that we about to pick his motherfucking brain about how he's moving in this music. All right. So, brother, why don't you tell us, uh, how did you develop your level of skill of music? You know what I mean? I'm gonna jump into this as people know you that's looking at this. You know what I mean? Because it's no need to figure out who Jay Thurston is. So how did you jump into this music? Like, god damn, man, I'm about to just
Um,
do it my way.
so yeah, I grew up around music because my stepdad does music. He's a blues singer. So, since I was a kid, I've been
Yeah,
heavy into listening to things that, probably aren't in my age range. We were listening to
yeah, I know, I understand.
old
Yeah,
music, a lot of
yeah,
blues, a lot of, you know, and
yeah,
just growing up
yeah.
being the youngest in the house, I got introduced to a lot of also my brothers, my older sister, they listened to a variety of different stuff. So I heard a lot of bass stuff, but then my stepbrother, he was so into stuff from other regions, like I'm talking like East Coast and from the South. So I was growing up listening to a lot of Outkast, and like I remember hearing DMX, listening to DMX album before we even heard out here the Rough Riders anthem and stuff like that. So like I came up listening to a lot of music from everywhere, and it made me get a bigger appreciation for the depths of rap and the poetry and rap, like. And so I kind of model every artist when you start out. I think just subconsciously you model yourself after who you emulate who you're a fan of, and so I was looking at, man, I love Lupe, I love Gambino, I'm a Hove guy, I love the work, I love the lyricism, I love what people can do metaphorically, and how they play with words, not just saying things straight, which is its own thing that I love too, but I'm big on the intricacy and the nuance of words. So that's really what I honed. I did my best to hone that aspect of my artistry.
Okay, okay. Man, I mean, that was a that was a dope ass motherfucking explanation. I didn't want to interrupt that one. That was dope. So as far as uh what you conceptualize in your lyrics, where do you draw the inspiration, bro? Because your shit dope. And I want people to start coming over to you. And I want to build up to that in this interview. But right now, where do you draw the
Hey
inspiration
man, I
for
appreciate
your
you.
lyrics?
Uh, for me, it's, to be honest, my inspiration for my lyrics has always been life lived, like living life, but like not not taking the, because I think rap gets kind of conflated with this whole this flashy, this loud, this braggadocious, this bravado thing, where my whole
Yes,
thing has
sir.
always been like spitting it from my actual angle. And it's not always the prettiest story or the flashiest thing, or but it's like, saying something that's really authentic to just being a normal person, kind of I grew up in a big city. I'm not a street dude, but I know street dudes, but
The the median is there.
I'm not like yeah, yeah, and I'm not putting it on a pedestal. I'm not trying to show myself to be something that I'm not. So it's like just kind of, my thing has been authentic life. There's so much intricacy in authentic life that everyone can connect with that. So that's always been my angle.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Man, that's fire, bro. Man, hey, I could just sit back and listen to you talk for a minute. But with that being said, right? I know you got a podcast. What made you bring out a different avenue of the podcast? I mean, a different avenue of the artist to bring, you know what I mean? To bring light to
So
your artistry.
uh
You
so the Humble Loser podcast, and it's on hiatus currently. But the Humble Loser podcast was started with the idea of being an alternative, because the Bay Area just doesn't have the platform. And when I say that, I mean there are platforms with great music conversations, but they have their lane, where whether it's you know older people from the historic points in the industry reflecting on stories, or it's
yeah.
no, like there's only certain so many. There was, I just felt
I hear
like
you. I
we
hear
felt
you,
like
bro.
me and
I
my
hear you,
co-host
bro.
at
You
the time,
speaking
we
eloquently, but keep going, keep going.
me and my co-host at the time, we felt that there was not a highlight on this I don't want to say cesspool, but it was like a big bang of so much talent. The Bay Area has so much talent, so many different kinds of voices, so many unique voices. Only certain things were getting highlighted, certain sounds were getting highlighted, and a lot of things were getting looked
Yeah,
over. A lot of things that were, like, in our opinions, the things that should be given focus, the things that would actually, draw attention to the Bay Area music scene. And so that was really what what sparked the pod idea. And it again, like I said, it's on hiatus. I do plan on getting back into the pod game because I love connecting to the artists, being an artist myself, and having the opportunity to give people a platform, but then also share my wisdom, share my perspective, give them an opportunity, give other artists an opportunity to give their perspectives on, like that's big
Yeah,
for
no,
me.
no, I
We
hear
don't have
exactly
that.
what you're saying, and
Like what you're doing.
you hit right on it, bro, because that is why I do the Bubble Podcast. So, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a little delay on your side, or I think, I don't know, maybe the speakers are picking up, but don't change nothing. Don't change nothing. All right, I can fix it on my end.
Yeah.
Let's just keep this going. You are speaking beautifully. Period. All right, and I love interviewing artists like you because you are stepping in the foot paces of the people that did it before us, right? So it's you doing your thing, bro. You learning, you trying to learn, and that's beautiful, and that's why I wanted to talk to you because this guy, you guys, he is a dope ass artist. Number one, that takes passion and time and 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 heart. But then on top of that, he has his own podcast, and that's why I wanted to talk to you because you know I know how difficult it is to try to have multiple hustles in the Bay Area. So speaking on that, why do you choose to do it this way? Because it's hard. Why do you choose to do it?
I think it's an and anyone from the Bay can probably relate to this. It's kind of a piece of the culture out here. It's hard to do a bunch of hustles, but everyone in the Bay do a bunch of hustles. It's like, like everyone in the Bay is like wears a bunch of hats because it's a fast moving economy and it costs a lot to live out here. And honestly, you could be good at something, but hey, a million other people are good at something. So it's like either you be great at it or have that and this in your bag. And so yeah, it's just I know that words are something that I'm pretty good with. And so that obviously that works with rap, but then also I'm good at conversation, like being able to bring things out of conversations and carry conversations, and that's kind of where the podcast thing, and my love of music, it's like, okay, well, this gives me the opportunity to use something that I'm good at to kind of try to boost up people that I think are dope, like and put them in a position, give them some content at the very least.
Yeah, no, that's fire. That's fire. That's so fire, bro. I think it's a lag between our connections, man. But you know what I mean. We doing great. You
There is.
answering all the questions eloquently, and I appreciate you. So let's get into your music right now, right? So where do you draw inspiration for your lyrics? Because you are a fire ass lyricist to me, and I'm never gonna stop saying that. You a fire ass lyricist. So where do
Thank
you
you.
draw
Thank
inspiration
you.
from?
Man, let me tell you, one thing about making and I'm not trying to like put myself on some kind of pedestal, but like I really put a lot into the words that I use, the meaning of them, the things, the story that they're telling, and the ways that they're going, the ways that they're taking you through a song. And I'm not gonna lie, it can take a long time because it has to be authentic. I can't really just do it on the fly all the time. So a lot of times, outside of
Yeah.
just living my life, I'll I'll get that inspiration from listening to some of my favorite lyricists and kind of listen to how they're doing it and not emulating it, but like just taking some of that energy and saying like, dang, they attacked something in a way that like now I'm hyped to attack this other thing, but in a whole different way or something, like so like hearing my favorites do it, the greats do it, that's why I'll always be tapped into the culture because I get charged up from hearing it be done in its purest form.
Yeah. Hey, hold up. you spoke on that, boy, man. That was my next question. Like, what gets you charged up, man? Then making, because we have to get up and live in the Bay Area. Then we have to survive. Then we have to pay bills, rent, whoopty whoop. Then our hobbies. Then our shit comes next. So how the fuck are you going ham and writing so good and doing? You know what I mean? Just explain your passion, bro.
I think ultimately what it comes down to is that like I really believe, and it's not on some cocky shit. It's just, like I really believe in what I do. Like I'm
Let's
a
go.
person that believes that um I I look like what I do. You know, like I like working out. I look like a person that works out because I work out. I sound like
Yeah.
a rapper. I sound like a lyricist because I'm a rap nerd, bro. I will lock in on a song and just back front to back it over and over if it catches me. I'm an art addict. When I don't even watch movies the same as most people. I'm like, I have I have friends that act, and when I talk to them um about movies, it's like I've been told like, man, I'm surprised you're not in the film industry. How much you pay attention to the behind the
Break
scenes or
down
the
shit.
nuance of
Yeah, yeah. No,
dialogue.
I hear you.
Yeah, so I like for me, I'm into art. I love art front to back, and so that makes me uh give it my all when I create art.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Okay. Let's um let's get into what you got going on right now, right? Guys, this man has been sending me music since I was on the radio station. All right,
Thank
and
you for
he's been
receiving it.
locked in. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's been locked in since then, and I love this guy, bro. And when he sent me his latest shit, which was a couple years ago, that's latest to me. Latest shit, couple years ago, I was fired. I was fired up. I was like, man, you know what I mean? This guy is dope. So um, I want everybody to understand that Jay Thurston is a real artist that I would love to always promote. His music is always going to be played over here, welcomed over here. But I want you guys to get into this shit because the artists that's out here work hard. And again, I just want y'all to look at these interviews and see why they're working hard. And you did a great job, bro. I mean, is there some shows or projects that you want people to understand? Tell them everything that you want people. You tell them everything. You know how I edit this shit, man. I fuck with it. So tell them everything.
So first off, I'm gonna shout out my most recent project. That's Aperture, a joint collaboration I did with Jordan Kyle, and I dropped that late last year. And it's a great project. If you're a fan of my music, you'll love it, and you'll love the direction that it goes into. I also wanna I don't want to spoil nothing. I'll give some hints out to some new ventures that I got coming. If you follow me, or if you mess with me, you know that I am a fitness guy. I'm a discipline guy, and I'm going to be branching off into some stuff that is in alignment with uh with that aspect of myself, still doing the music thing. And music is on the way. So yeah, just stay tuned.
So when you say music is on the way, right? So what do you mean on the way? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a nosy motherfucker, man. I need to hear it. I need it. When is it coming out?
I am knee deep. I am knee deep in the creative process. Cause look, as an artist, I'm an empty out the chamber guy. I do not look. I'm not gonna die with a bunch of recorded songs in my. You look at my
Don't do
discog.
it,
I got a
guys.
bunch
Yeah.
of songs. I got over 100. It's coming out, but my creative process is building before I get to recording, and the building
Okay.
is we're deep in building. So I this next one is gonna be technically my 10th album, which is huge. Um,
Damn.
or my 10th project. So yeah, yeah.
Damn,
So
hold on, guys. I
um,
can't. We ain't gonna break off too much. Go ahead, finish off your plug off, man. We gonna get into that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm knee deep in the process, and I'm hoping to get something laid out this year. You know what? I will get something laid out this year
There you
because
go.
that's where I'm at. I just know how I create.
That's what's up, blood. Man, so all right, man. I was about to peel off right quick, right? Cause my phone about to die, man.
Yeah.
But I'm about to go on. Hold on, y'all. Let me plug some shit in. Cause I need some. We need to hear about these 10 albums. You got 10 albums?
Yeah. Well, 9.
Okay.
I got
Well, how
9.
did you do that?
Aperture,
And then is it independent or under a label?
all independent.
Your label or somebody else's label?
It's all me. It's all me. And
Tell us about that,
they're
man. How did
they're
you
all
what
available
tell us
on
about
all
that journey,
streaming.
bro. Tell us, this we need to go in a minute. My bad. My bad, y'all. I don't want to be spending y'all time. I'll be liking to keep this shit short and to the point. That's why I be asking the questions I ask. But when my man talked about 10 albums, what I mean? Hold on, blood. I didn't go that deep. I didn't know it was that deep of a rabbit hole. So
Oh
so
yeah.
I would like to know just
Oh
a
yeah.
little teeny bit. Um, what let the people know, let me know, because I'm asking questions for the people. So let the people know where they can find these 10 albums, bro.
Man, on every streaming platform. So that's Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal. They're all there. YouTube. They're all on every streaming platform. And that's starting off with Premonition was my very first project, and that's all the way up. And that was released in 2013. And that's all the way up to uh, my most recent project, Aperture, which was released last year. So 9, it's 9 of them. 10 is coming though. Number 10 is coming.
I wouldn't give a shit if it was 5. You know what I mean? That's dope. So that's fire. That's fire to me, bro. Man.
Thank
All right. So let's start winding down, bro. Do you have any other shout outs you want to put out? Because I'm about to go ahead and close it. I don't want you to leave nowhere yet. We're gonna close out. I'm gonna close out, and then we're gonna talk like we was talking before we started the live.
Yeah, yeah. Before we
Got it?
log off, I'm gonna say a shout out to everyone that's rocked with me, from Jump. That's from Boom Shiz to Joy Riser, uh, Duelist Dynamic. That's my guy who be shooting videos. Mike Films be shooting videos. My boy Jordan Kyle, project on the way. That's coming in I believe in a month, and I was blessed to hear it, and that's another guy who's doing some crazy stuff in music that people are gonna love. So super juiced about that. And yeah, man, shout out to everybody who's just been rocking with me this whole time.
Hold on. You done? That was it. That was it.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Okay.
That's all I
I
got.
thought I thought you cut out for a minute, man. My bad. My bad. All right. You guys, man, thank y'all. Man, I love the way y'all support my platform and then the way you support these artists, because y'all see that this is not no uh 106 in Park. This ain't no fucking in the basement shit. This ain't no just trying to be mainstream, get into the shit. This is real, get into the artists who's making this music that's got you liking this platform. And that's why I love the Bubble Podcast. I love the artists I fuck with. I got to put it out there to the
Shout out.
artists that's been fucking with me from the beginning. Yeah. Right on, brother. Go ahead. You got something to say?
Yeah, yeah. Shout out Bubble Podcast, man. Shout out you, man. You've been super solid from since we first locked in. And for an indie guy, for an artist, that kind of support is everything. So yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. For that being said, let's end it off on that one. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Bubble Podcast. Man, we gonna always keep it lit, man. And I got another interview with another dope ass artist, y'all. We fire out here, I'm telling y'all, and we simulcasting to Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I don't know if this shit working or not, but this is the first day we doing it, and then we out there, bro. You know what I mean? So we all at the same time. So we fucking with it out here, y'all. The Bay Area. I love y'all. This is the new home for y'all, Bay Area talent. So y'all fuck with the bubble. All right. To my man right here, Jay Thurston out of Oakland, California. Dope ass artist. Y'all go check him out. Go follow his podcast. Do all the shit. Cause this is what we promote each other. All right. With that being said, I love y'all. To the next episode. I'm out of here. Peace.